Ever found yourself on the brink of tears at 3 a.m. trying to feed your baby while juggling a mountain of work tasks? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Breastfeeding, though beautiful, can pose real challenges, especially for the working moms among us. It's a delicate dance of time management, physical demands, and emotional stress. But remember, breastfeeding is not just important, it's essential. The good news? These hurdles are not insurmountable. Trust us, you're not alone in this journey, and there are ways to make it easier. Ever wondered if there's a more comfortable way to breastfeed? There is. Let's dive into different breastfeeding positions that can make this intimate bonding time with your baby more relaxing. First up, the football hold. Picture yourself as a quarterback ready to make the winning pass. Instead of a football, you're cradling your baby with their body tucked under your arm. This position is a game changer, especially for mothers who've had a C-section, as it keeps pressure away from the abdomen. Next, we have the cradle hold. Imagine rocking your baby in your arms. Their head rests in the crook of your elbow, making for an easy transition to feeding. This traditional position is a classic for a reason. Lastly, the side lying position. This one's perfect for those late-night feeds or when you need a bit of rest. You and your baby lie facing each other, making for a comfortable and restful feeding experience. Remember, comfort is key for both you and your little one. Pumping can be a real lifesaver for working moms, but how do you make the most out of it? Let's start by talking about the importance of a regular pumping schedule. It's all about supply and demand, ladies. The more frequently you pump, the more milk you'll produce. Try to pump at least every 3 hours during the day. This not only ensures a steady supply, but also helps prevent discomfort from engorgement. Next, the quality of your pump matters. Not all pumps are created equal. A good quality pump will mimic your baby's natural sucking rhythm and won't cause pain or discomfort. It's worth investing in a double electric breast pump if you're planning to pump regularly. This type of pump will allow you to express milk from both breasts at once, saving you precious time. Now let's talk about storing that liquid gold. The way you store your expressed milk can make a big difference to its quality. Store it in small quantities to avoid waste, and always remember to label your containers with the date. Milk can be kept at room temperature for up to 4 hours, in the fridge for up to 4 days, and in the freezer for up to 6 months. And remember, thawed milk should never be refrozen. Lastly, remember to keep yourself comfortable. Get a good chair, use a nursing pillow if you need to, and stay hydrated. With these tips, pumping can be less of a chore and more of a relief. Did you know that what you eat and drink can affect your breastfeeding experience? It's true, and that's why nourishing yourself is a crucial part of successful breastfeeding. Let's talk about how you can do just that. Firstly, hydration is key. You're not just eating for two, but hydrating for two as well. So make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Consider keeping a water bottle handy at all times to remind you to hydrate. Secondly, a balanced diet is essential. Aim for a mix of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods provide the necessary nutrients for both you and your baby. Lastly, don't forget about vitamins. Consult with your healthcare provider about any dietary supplements you might need. This could include vitamins like B12, iron, or calcium, which are crucial for your baby's growth. And here's a bonus tip. Nourish your soul too. Take some time for self-care. It's not just about the physical, but the emotional too. Remember, a healthy mom means a healthy baby. Breastfeeding as a working mom can be tough, but remember, you're doing an amazing job. Over the past few minutes, we've covered a range of topics that can make your breastfeeding journey a little bit easier. First, we talked about finding the right position. Every mom and baby duo is different, so don't be afraid to experiment until you find what's most comfortable for you. Next, we dove into pumping strategies. Remember to stay relaxed, use a high-quality pump, and establish a routine that works with your schedule. And finally, we touched on the importance of nourishing yourself. A balanced diet and plenty of fluids can make all the difference in your milk supply. But remember, every mom's breastfeeding journey is unique. What works for one might not work for another, and that's okay. Continuous learning and adaptation are key. Keep trying, keep learning, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. You've got this, Mom.